Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Casual Crypto Enthusiast, and I am back with another video. Well, not another video. I've been gone for a minute from this channel. It's not that I didn't abandon this channel, but over the past like month or so, I had recently moved, and it was a pretty big move. I moved across the country, so that took a lot of my time and attention, and then also I was also, as things were starting to run up, as we're getting closer to the climax of this bull run, I was also just minding my business and taking profits. But I had to come back and I had to do a video on this real quick because there's something that just happened that really annoyed me. And it was this back and forth, I guess you can call it, this back and forth between Anthony Pompliano and Bitboy Crypto. Now, here's the disclaimer I have to put out there. I don't think any of you guys should really pay much attention to either one of these guys, to be honest with you. But at the same time, I do not like or respect what Anthony Pompliano just did. I think it's extremely hypocritical, and for him to do it, I think it's extremely hypocritical. And I just want to go into, why do I feel that way? I think this is going to be a quick video, but I don't know. Every time I say that, I ramble on for like 30 minutes. But Anthony Pompliano, he did a video where he said he was calling out Bitboy. And he was saying, man, Bitboy, he's getting behind these different meme coins, and they're paying him to promote this and promote that. Which again, there's some truth to not. Bitboy doesn't promote meme coin, and it's crazy that I have to defend Bitboy because he's already really popular, and I have critiques of Bitboy myself. But I'm not Anthony Pompliano. I think I have a better leg to stand on when making these critiques. But Anthony Pompliano, he's claiming that Bitboy, he takes sponsorship money to promote these different coins, and there's some truth to that because most of these crypto people take money to do that. If you think the Coin Bureau is just covering all these different coins just because, you're crazy. If you think name any crypto YouTuber who does a lot of videos where they cover random coins that you've never heard of, whether it's Bitboy, Crypto Windio, the Coin Bureau, whoever. Most of these people are taking money to do this. So calling out one specific person, I think it's disingenuous because of the fact that you act as if it's him by himself, when in reality it's a whole bunch of them that have this sort of this sort of tactic where they'll do videos about something and then sell it as it pumps. But I don't like him calling this out because of the fact that you're acting as if, you're promoting Bitcoin just for no good reason. No, you're promoting Bitcoin because you want Bitcoin to pump. Anthony Pompliano is the stereotypical Bitcoin maximalist. He is annoying, obnoxious, and he is under the impression that Bitcoin is the end all be all and nothing else matters. He is very stubborn. He sat down with Brad Garlinghouse from Ripple, and even after sitting down with him and having a conversation with him, at the end of that, he still tried to act as if XRP did not matter. And his response is, well, why would banks use XRP as a cross-border payment if they could just use Bitcoin? Again, he is a stubborn idiot who is desperately trying to push Bitcoin and nothing else but Bitcoin. And even though I myself don't like meme coins, at the end of the day, if you're just pushing Bitcoin, number one, you don't have the best interest of your fans either, and number two, I do agree with Bitboy on this, you're gonna become irrelevant because, again, Bitcoin is not the future, bro. I know that sounds crazy, but that's reality. Bitcoin is not the future. I'm sorry for whoever gets triggered by this, but I stand by what I said. Bitcoin is not the future. Now, I don't think meme coins are the future either. I think coins like XRP, Cardano, Solana, Polygon. I think there's a bunch of them, obviously, dozens and dozens of different cryptos and projects behind them that I think are the future. I do not think Bitcoin is the future. The only thing Bitcoin has going for itself right now is brand recognition and first mover advantage. That is it. First mover advantage and brand awareness. That is the only real things that Bitcoin has going for it right now. Almost every other crypto that's out now is faster and cheaper to send transactions. At the end of the day, Bitcoin failed as a means of payment. It failed as a way to pay, as a way to conduct payments, which is exactly why people like Anthony Pompliano try to switch the narrative and say, oh, well, really it's just a store of value. Any crypto can be a store of value. I'm pretty sure I've already done a video talking about this. Look, at the end of the day, Anthony Pompliano, he doesn't have his fans' interest at heart either. Like, maybe if you want to say Bitboy doesn't have his followers' best interest at heart, that's fine. That's fine. You could, I could see your argument. I could understand your argument, but you're not going to sit here and pretend that Anthony Pompliano has his fans' best interest at heart. He absolutely does not. Because if he did, he would not be pushing Bitcoin and Bitcoin only down people's throat. He would not be only acknowledging Bitcoin and Ethereum and acting as if every other coin is a crap coin. He would not be doing that if he had his fans' best interest at heart. At the end of the day, when people, when I would try to, I don't try to talk to too many people about crypto at this point, because most people, you're talking to a brick wall when you try to talk to the average person about this stuff. But in situations in the past, when I would try to talk to people about crypto, I would always say, look, don't worry about Bitcoin. Not because I don't believe Bitcoin is going to go up in value, but because I know how most people are. I know their mentality. I know most people have that casino mentality. They want to walk in to the casino with $100 and they want to walk out a millionaire. They want to see, they want to get the same type of, insane profit margins that they're seeing other people go viral on the internet for saying that they got. And guess what? In order to do that, Bitcoin is not the answer to that. Bitcoin is already at 60 I think the price right now is like around 62,000, but it's like, it's already tens of thousands of dollars is the point I'm making. Probably gonna reach $100,000. I don't know for sure, but there's a strong possibility. And why would you try to push this to the average person? And you keep trying to push this narrative as if Bitcoin is the key to financial freedom. No, these altcoins are the key to financial freedoms. I don't like meme coins either, but hey, look, if you get in on a meme coin at the right time, hey, even the meme coin in theory could be a key to financial freedom. Bitcoin is not going to be the key to financial freedom for the average person. The average person only has $1,000 ready to invest. Talk to anybody, talk to any average Joe, talk to any of the normies who are talking about being interested in investing. I guarantee you they have only $1,000 or less. If you have $1,000 or less, you will not get rich with Bitcoin. That is a fact. That is a fact. It is $62,000 right now. Even if we blinked and tomorrow after we finish, even if we snapped our fingers and in the blink of an eye, it went from 62,000 to 620,000. All that will happen to your money is it'll go from 1,000 to 10,000. You're still poor. You're still broke. You still don't have much money. You are not financially free. One of the reasons I've gone all in on altcoins is because these coins, not only are they the future, but you have the highest chance of seeing significant returns. You're going to have way higher profit margins than you would investing in things like Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the ship has already sailed for something like that. Leave it to the big institutions. Leave it to the Grayscales. Leave it to all of those type of organizations. Leave that to them. You really don't need to worry about Bitcoin if you're the average person who wants to make life-changing money. Now, if you're just the average person who has a very level head and rational, and you don't really care about making life-changing money, you just want to see your money slowly increase, yeah, sure, then I would tell that person, yeah, you definitely should have some Bitcoin in your portfolio. But for the average person, they're not getting into this for reasons that some of the people like you or me, for you, the people listening to this, or me, they're not getting into it for the reasons some of us are getting into it, where we're genuinely interested in some of the things that are going on. And in addition to that, we want to make money. No, they don't care what's going on. They just simply want to make money. And like I said, they have that casino mentality where they want to walk in with $100 into the casino and they want to walk out a millionaire, as if it's some movie or something. That's what they want. And again, if you even want to get close to that, you're not going to get close to that with Bitcoin. There's somebody who I told to buy Cardano back in July 2020. I said, look, if you're really interested, if you're really serious, consider. There was 4 coins specifically I told him about, because I didn't want to overwhelm him with telling him about all these different coins. I specifically said Theta, XRP, Cardano, Chainlink. At the time when I said this was July 2020. At that time, Chainlink was $2.77. XRP was around roughly 15 to 20 cents. Cardano was around 6 cents, and Theta was about 20 cents. I'm just going to use Cardano as an example for this. Had he taken that money, and the reason I'm going to use Cardano as an example for this is because, ironically, now, all this time later, after a year and a half, he finally hit me up. He hit me up again and said, "Oh yeah, I bought some Cardano and some Shiba." And when he said it, I already warned him about the meme coins, but he still bought it anyway. It is what it is. I'm not gonna knock him, because I already warned him. I said, look, I wouldn't suggest you get it, but hey, you never know. Some people, they get it and they get it at the right time, and it's like a lottery ticket. It is what it is. That's you playing with fire, man. If you get it, that's your decision. And clearly he wanted to play with fire. But as far as Cardano, he just is telling me, oh yeah, I bought some Cardano. And I could tell by the way he was telling me that he didn't even remember when I told him. Like, he completely didn't listen to me when I told him a year and a half ago at 6 cents to buy Cardano. He did not listen. And this is exactly why, sorry to go off on a tangent, but this is exactly why you can't give people free information, because people are too stupid and too ungrateful to appreciate free information. Because he's just now talking about yeah, I bought up some Cardano, and he said it to me as if he was bragging, as if he's introducing me to something. And I'm like, I've been telling you about this coin for almost over a year and a half. And you're just now buying it at $3. You're just now buying it at all-time highs. If you had bought it when I told you to buy it, you would have made, 10,000% gains, or, like just ridiculous amount of gains. Like, hypothetically speaking, of course, because in crypto, everybody has to do this. If he would have bought $1,000 of Cardano back last year when it was around roughly 6 cents, that, once it hit $3, would have been worth 50 grand. Now, that's not necessarily life-changing, but that's still a much bigger gain than if he had bought Bitcoin, of course. Because how much was Bitcoin at that time? About, I believe, last July, it was somewhere around 8,000. I'm gonna say 8,000. So, had he put $1,000 into Bitcoin at 8,000, he would have 0.12 Bitcoin. Now that Bitcoin has hit 67,000, that would have been the equivalent of $8,000. So his money only did an 8x compared to a 50x, which brings me back to the original point. Anthony Pompliano does not care about his fans. He does not care about him. He's a Bitcoin Maxi who only wants you to buy Bitcoin, which makes him a hypocrite, because how could you get at people like Bitboy when you yourself are doing something that doesn't take into account the best interest of the people watching your video? Mind you, neither one of these guys are people who I would suggest that people start out with, watching their videos to learn. No offense to them. I'm not saying these are dumb people, but neither one of these guys are people that I would do that for. But at the same time, I don't like when I see somebody who's being a clear hypocrite and standing on this high horse as if he is some righteous person. It's like, no, you're not, dog. No, you're not. You absolutely are not. You are a Maxi who has spent all your time desperately trying to keep Bitcoin relevant. and it's not keeping up. That's all it boils down to, dog. You have projects like Ripple, who with XRP, they're even with this lawsuit, they're still getting deals done where people are coming onto the XRP ledger. They got like the biggest bank in Central Egypt. They're making announcements even in the midst of this lawsuit that they got the biggest bank, the biggest central bank in Egypt, wanting to use XRP for cross-border payments. They got SBI, through their partnership with SBI. They got, you know, banks in Japan, you know, using XRP as a cross-border payment. You know, they have real fundamentals that actually make this company and this currency valuable, that are going to make it have staying power. Not to mention the fact that it's fast and it's cheap. Bitcoin has nothing except first mover advantage and brand recognition. That's all it has going for it at this point. And all these maximalists who refuse to acknowledge that, they don't have your best interest at heart. I'm not saying investing in Bitcoin is a bad thing. I'm not saying Bitcoin can't stay around for a long period of time. But what I am saying is Bitcoin is not the future. You know, Bitcoin is not going to be number one forever. It is not. It's simply not. It's too slow. It's too expensive. And it's already not just expensive as far as how much it costs, but expensive as far as transaction fees. So it's not gonna, and you rebranding it as digital gold isn't gonna help it either long term, because there's just better options out there. You have all these different companies that are doing all this amazing stuff, all these interesting developments that are going on with things like DeFi, NFTs, all these different things. And all Anthony Pompliano has to tell you is, oh, I'm doing a bake sale where I'm helping promote Bitcoin pizza. That's what he has to offer you. Oh man, you know, and then you have some people who will be like, oh well, you know, there's gonna be upgrades, it's gonna be faster. Not really. It is what it is. It's already obsolete technology. And again, I'm not saying this to hurt anybody's feeling who buys Bitcoin. There's nothing wrong with buying it. But at the same time, I don't like people like Anthony pretending that he cares about his followers' best interest, and Bitboy doesn't. If anything, if you want to say Bitboy doesn't care, that's cool, but guess what, you don't care either, because if you did, you would not have an entire channel dedicated towards overhyping Bitcoin and tearing down every other coin. That would not be your channel. Your channel would be more unbiased, but it's not. And one thing that he did in that debate that he had with Bitboy was he said that he pointed out to some of Bitboy's thumbnails that were clickbait, and he said, oh, look at you're saying that it's this price and it's that price. And when Bitboy clearly points out that you did the same exact thing in your videos, his excuse was, oh, you know, I didn't say that, it was somebody else who said that. And Anthony is a coward. He is a coward. He is the equivalent of people who repost disrespectful you know, anytime you see stuff on social media, like when you see people retweet or repost a tweet or a caption somewhere disrespecting somebody else or a group of people, and then when they get called out on it, they say, oh, it wasn't me, all I did was retweet it, I didn't say it, somebody else said it. Anthony is that person, and I don't respect people like that. You had that person on there for a reason. You had him on there for a reason. You knew they were going to say that, and you wanted that to be the quote on your channel. But you wanted to also still have the opportunity to create reasonable doubt. The opportunity to create plausible deniability by saying, oh, well, you know, I didn't say it, somebody else did, I just interviewed them. And even if you want to use the argument that you didn't say it, guess what? The thumbnail doesn't have the guy's name. The caption to the video does. Guess what? Most people, when they click on videos on social media, they're not reading captions. They're looking at the thumbnail. And in the thumbnail, I don't see the name Greg Foss. And how many people do you think clicked on that video because it said Greg Foss? Most people who are just getting into crypto, they don't know or care about whoever Greg Foss is. Not relevant to them. They're looking at your thumbnail where it has a Bitcoin logo and it has the number $20 million underneath it. So you're doing the same exact thing as Bitboy, and it's hypocritical. And even besides that, he even has videos where in the thumbnail and the caption, he's saying he's putting crazy price tags on Bitcoin, just like Bitboy was doing. But unfortunately, Bitboy didn't do a little digging for a few minutes like I did. And I'm gonna post some of those videos. I'm gonna post the screenshot I took from some of those videos right now. Here's one right here. Why Bitcoin will be worth $5 million. Not only is that the thumbnail, that is the title for the video. And I don't see any quotes from somebody else. I don't see any quotes saying, oh, this is this person or that person that said that. So when somebody clicks on it, you think they're clicking on it not think without being under the assumption that you're saying that. Even if you didn't say that, you're still doing the same thing that Bitboy is doing. Like I said, he had another video where he said Bitcoin's going to 20 million. Greg Foss. And he's trying to, again, like a coward, he's trying to hide behind this idea that, oh no, I didn't say it though. I didn't say it though. Somebody else said it. So it's not my content. But Bitboy, you said it. It's your content. No, Anthony, it's on your channel. It's your interview. That is still your content. You're still somebody who should be held liable for that. But you're trying to hide behind it because he is a coward. He is a Maxi and a coward. He has another video. Bitcoin is going to 500,000 this year. That's the title. And what's the caption? The caption is a logo of Bitcoin and the moon, and on the moon it's written $500,000. What do you think that is? That's the same exact thing as what Bitboy did. Hypocrite. Another one, Bitcoin is going to the moon. Another one, Raul Paul, Bitcoin is going to hit 400,000 this cycle. And again, because he is a coward, even though that's what he wants to say, that's the message that he wants to get across, he's not gonna own up to it. He's not gonna just, he likes having the opportunity to hide behind somebody else. And I don't respect that. Bitcoin will be $1 million. Bill Pute. Kathy Wood. Bitcoin will be $500,000 soon. Now, and mind you, what he's also trying to do here is he's also trying to present it not only is he presenting this clickbait where it has a specific price attached to Bitcoin, but also he's trying to quote certain people who some people might deem as credible. So on one hand, it could try to further legitimize the message he's trying to get across, but in the same breath, it gives him the opportunity, it gives him the plausible deniability to act as if, well, I didn't say it, somebody else did. They interviewed it, they said it. When it's like, whether you directly said it or not, that was the message you were trying to get across, and you know that. Bitcoin Beach founder says 500K by 2030. And again, look at the thumbnail. What about that thumbnail makes you think he's talking? What about that thumbnail makes you think he's talking about somebody else? Even when the thumbnail says El Salvador Bitcoiner, it doesn't matter. Guess what? The arrow from the chart is pointing towards him. So guess what? The average person who doesn't know better, they're gonna assume you said it anyway. They're gonna assume you're that El Salvador Bitcoiner. Stock to flow model says Bitcoin to 135,000 by December. So again, he wants to cite the stock to flow model as an attempt to hide. So he's clearly pushing that message, but then in the same breath, he wants to pretend that, oh, I didn't say it though. And then, breaking news, there are no more bear markets. What do you think that's doing? That's hyping everything up. That's hyping everything up. It doesn't matter even what you say in those videos. You are hyping everything up in your thumbnails, just like Bitboy is. The only difference is you're a Bitcoin Maxi who only wants to hype up Bitcoin. and I just don't like that. I don't like maximalists of any coin. I don't like seeing that. Even some of the coins I like there's some people who they're maximalists of other coins. I don't like that either. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't like toxic maximalists, because to be fair, not all maximalists are, just crapping over other coins. But you have a lot of maximalists who do, and that I don't like that. At the end of the day, we all want different cryptos. We all believe in different cryptos. And we could just like what we like and believe in what we believe in and mind our business. But trying to call out one YouTuber for something that you yourself are guilty of, it's pathetic, bro. It is pathetic. And it's sad that these are like two of the most popular people on these platforms, when in reality, these should not be the people everybody should be following. You know who people should be following? They should be following people like Digital Hustle News, the guy Wade Teamer. They should be following that guy. That's a guy who, yeah, he has his personal favorites, but in general, he's well researched. He's a smart guy, and he tries to come through with unbiased information. That's who people should be following. But guess what? When I check his page, I think he has about how much, like 5,000 or no, yeah, like 4,700. So roughly 5,000 subscribers. Now I still think he could get bigger and more popular, but as it stands right now, I think he's extremely underrated. Even though ironically, he's probably, in my opinion, one of the places people should go for the not only the best information, but also just well balanced, unbiased opinions. So I think I'm done ranting. Again, for the record, I'm not a big meme coin fan. If somebody was to ask me about meme coins, I would tell them, don't worry about meme coins. Prioritize, coins that actually have long-term staying power, that actually have people behind them that are building something useful that can last long-term outside of just hype. I would rather tell people to invest in those first, and then if you have some money left over that you just want to use to gamble with, then I would tell them to go throw some money at meme coins. But look, man, I can't tell people how to live or how to invest. I know how people are. Like I said, they have that casino mentality. They want to go in with $100 and they want to walk out a millionaire. And so when they hear all these meme coin stories going viral, that's typically what they're gonna flock to first. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But at the same time, I can't knock that person, because hey, if they made their money, hey, it is what it is. That is something I have to respect. I mean, it is what it is. I have no words for it. It's just what it is. That's not a lane that I want to get too into. That's a lane that I do not want to get too deep into. Have I tried to buy some meme coins myself? Yes. Have I made some money from it? Nope, not really. I've lost money. Not a lot, because, I think in total I might have spent about maybe $200 on meme coins, but that was it. It was $200. So to me, again, that's my point though. It's like I was prioritizing coins that I actually see value in. Coins and projects that I actually see long-term potential in. And then after I already have those bags set up, then, with the extra $100, $200, whatever, I'm like, okay, let me throw it at some meme coins, and if I lose it all, I don't really care. But still, I still will try to go about it in a more respectful manner, compared to people like Anthony Pompliano, who's sitting on a high horse and trying to act as if he's the smartest in the room, when in reality, he's just a guy who's trying to only sell you one specific coin, dog. Don't trust anybody who tells you. And if anybody stays to watch this far into the video, thank you. But one thing I would say is, look, man, Don't trust anybody who tells you all cryptos are garbage and to avoid all of them. Don't trust anybody who tells you all cryptos except Bitcoin or Ethereum are garbage. Don't trust anybody who tries to either tell you to avoid crypto altogether or who tries to tell you to avoid all cryptos except one specific one. And that's all I gotta say. Try your best to find people who are willing to give out unbiased, balanced information. That's all I gotta say. The rest is up to you, man. I think I'm back. I don't know. I have other stuff going on, so I'll try to do more crypto videos again. But I'll see. I'll see. If there's any, for the people that's if you stuck around to get updates from me, I appreciate it. And thank you for listening.